Tonight's event was a pretty intimate one. How did you get an invite?
I've been a member here since it first opened.
In 1963.
Sounds about right.
And how old would you say you are again?
Well, one time works very differently in hell, so probably have to go with ageless.
He's just sensitive about his age. I mean, even I don't know the real number.
And just out of curiosity, how are you with swords?
A bit rusty. Although I did recently defeat a Yakuza boss in a duel. And I did stab a man through the heart once.
Well, that is quite the coincidence. Because that is exactly how Jared...
Sure. Wow.
This is just fantastic. Look at this. Everything is so elaborate, and it actually got me thinking. This is what I'm going to do.
What? Go way too hard on food puns?
No, dinner parties. Just parties of all kinds. You know, like I did in the Silver City? You could rule hell, and I could run the social calendar. I can meet everyone.
He was retired. This is Carl's job now.
Carol.
What?
Carol.
Really? Ooh.
Lucifer, he's got the wrong person. We have to solve this or an innocent woman might go to jail.
Ella, did we get any physical evidence off the body?
Oh, actually, I can't really get into that right now. Decker, this is killing me, but you're not in the team anymore.
Miss Lopez makes an excellent point. We are here seeking wonder, not truth. Remember? Oh.
This isn't easy on me either. I'm starting a new day job in heaven and the commute daily alone.
Understood.
Right, and all I'm trying to say is that I just think that there might be some deeper reasons behind these excuses and that maybe we should talk about them. Because you can't put this off forever.
Bingo! Sort of. I found a bead, tucked up in a secret pocket, like you said, up in his sleeve. But Magner's costume doesn't have any beadwork on it, so maybe this is just part of a trick?
No, it's not magic. It's good police work. I think...
I mean, doesn't God have personal matters to attend to? The old round of golf or spending time with loved ones?
That's the best part. He's not like you and me. We are all God's loved ones. And no matter what he's doing, the only thing that God cares about is caring about us.
Well, not the only thing. I did quite like NCIS.
Doesn't matter who you are or what you've done, if you are Mr. Rogers or some sleazeball internet troll. He is there for everyone.
Please.
Oh, when in Rome. Tell me, Duran Duran, what is it you truly desire?
I want to be Magnar.
Do you?
How? Okay, fine. I've always wanted to be Magnar, but the truth is, I'm not cut out for the stage. Do you know how many viewing angles you have to cover? Instagram, man, it's way easier. You just set up the camera in the
Queen, but I like it here.
I don't want to go to hell either. I just thought going home would make you happy.
I don't need to go home to be happy. You're my hell. I love bounty hunting here. It's so much better when they're still alive. You know, you can really feel the fear.
Fear, I know. I love that part too. And I love what we do after even more.
Yes. Yeah, I love you. I love our life. I could...
I would truly appreciate your thoughts now.
Oh. Of course. So if the killer isn't Keaton, the bead had to be planted. The killer had to know to get the right kind of bead, not one of the cheap plastic handouts.
So it's premeditated. It's a frame job.
Right, which means the killer wanted to remove Magnar's current and former apprentice too, but the question is why?
Magnar name. It's worth a lot of money. I heard a lot of whispers about a media deal in the works, but when I asked Magnar about it, he said he'd never sell. He said Jared would never sell either.
This is about money? Yeah, it's about your legacy! And I was gonna help you bring it into every home in the world, but instead, you cut me out and anointed Jared to honor the traditions and all that bullshit.
That's what happened with Jared. You wouldn't play ball with your media deal?
Oh, the deal was done. All Jared had to do was sign and cash checks, but not Jared. He's just as stubborn as the last Magnar.
Wait, so you sharpened a sword that was supposed to be dull, and you framed Keaton because you knew that he'd be next in line? And because of his media savvy, you knew he could make a deal of his own?
But I grew up here. No! No! Damn it! No! No! Somebody find me something to pry this open with now!
Now, hurry!
Chloe? Chloe! Chloe!
Need a big confession.
Once the detective, always the detective.
Yeah.
To being right.
Because I solved the case?
No, because I was right about the secret passageways. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm weirdly naked. You should keep it. Especially since we'll be here on Earth a little longer.
Lucifer, I heard what you said to Magnar's son. And you have to understand you are not the same as him. You are worthy of your father's legacy.
This isn't so much an issue of work. It's more an issue of job description. God needs to be selfless. He needs to care about all of humanity.
You died.
I should put that on my website.
Linda, you are a great therapist, and you did help them. You did. But you see, I wonder if some of that was maybe for your own benefit as well.
Well, maybe. You're not so bad a therapist yourself. Okay, I admit it, but after God himself has been on my couch, it's very difficult to go back to normal problems. It's like, okay, I'm sorry you slept with your yoga teacher again, but I helped.
Do you want to know what I've learned?
What?
No problem is too small. Whatever good deed you do in the world, whether it's helping someone on your block or, I don't know, throwing some elaborate dinner party for your friends, you are just as much of a hero as you are fighting a war for the throne of heaven. Every act matters.
Check in. On what? Nothing's changed. I'm still in hell. It still sucks. Berlioz still sucks. Ping pong is not his game, dude.
Hey, I'm getting better.
Bro, it's been almost 1,000 years down here and you still can't keep a volley going, so.
Daniel, I have commanded the demons to not torture you. You are the first soul ever in this purgatory. I've invented an entirely new afterlife for you, so I apologize if Berlioz's serve isn't up to snuff.
It's more my backhand that's weak.
Literally no one else. Why not me?
I don't know.
Well, it seems pretty simple to me. Just stop screwing around and go be God. Then you can just beam me up.
Daniel, we have been through this. If I act against your wishes, no matter how unconscious those are, then that is the end of free will, which I cannot do.
You know what, man? Every time you come down here, you give me hope. You think it means something?
I doubt it. Nothing ever changes around here.
Look in my eyes, they lie. Went to hell a couple times. I'm the joker, I'm the devil, I'm a demon, I'm a rebel. I've gone mad, don't try to understand. I'm the joker, I'm the devil, I'm a demon, I'm a rebel.
Okay, wow. First great episode. It started slow, but it actually ended pretty crazy. Like, I didn't think we're gonna see Dan this early. That's crazy. That's dope though. He's been trying to get him up there, but somehow I didn't think also we're gonna meet the new girl. So I guess she's gonna be in this next episode. So we're gonna see more of her. Um, Gotta mention when the cop pulled him over, it brought me goosebumps back because he pulled him over in the first season. So I like what they're doing there because it's the final season. So they're trying to at least, I think they're trying to react certain scenes back, which is actually pretty good. So can't wait to see more of that. Hopefully. Um, I like that he's questioning himself as God. You know what I mean? He's not just accepted. He's trying to see what happens after. So I don't know. He might not. He might end up giving his powers. You know, you don't know. He might just want to stay with Chloe in the real in on Earth instead of being up there. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they might make the decision of going back. But I like that he's wrestling with the choice of with what to do. It's really interesting. I like that the season hopefully it picks up even more now in episode 2 till like episode 10. Can't wait. Like honestly, it's so exciting just to get Lucifer back. You know what I mean? Thank God they released it this year and not next year. You know what I mean? Thank God that was good. Also, Garcia. I hope I hope she figures out, or at least he tells her, helps her to get to know him as God. He helps her with that. The new guy, don't know much about him. Saw it in the previous season. Probably, hopefully, get to know more about his character. I'm just really excited to know more about the girl and Mazikeen and Mazikeen and her girl getting married. We'll see what happens there, honestly. And him becoming a cop, Amendia becoming a cop. Oh my God. That's crazy. Okay, I want to see that, and I want to see what Linda. Oh, where's the baby too? I want to see what happens to the baby too. But there's so many questions that got to be answered this season before it like before the show wraps up. There's so many stuff, and I can't wait to see what they do. So, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Till next time, guys.